Hello everyone. So this video is to go ahead and talk a little about the course and give some important information. So my name is Dr. Laura Lorado. I am the instructor of the course for Speech 1321, Business and Professional Communication. So some announcements. Welcome. We'll have a wonderful semester. Make sure that you're looking over the syllabus, you're signing into Blackboard. The textbook is in Blackboard. When I make videos, make sure you view them. They're tracked, but most importantly, they explain the assignments. For the introductory speech, which is the first major assignment, we have to do all requirements, including a video. Do assignments well and on time, and all assignments are due 11:59 p.m. on the day that they're due, an indicated date, and reach out if you have any questions or issues. Our first major assignment will be an introductory speech, which is done the second week, but prepare early because sometimes you have to do the video like more 2-3 times, more than one time. And so it just takes time to get the requirements done. In the introductory speech, you'll see an example for myself. You introduce yourself to the class and you talk about your past, present, or future. It's 3 to 5 minutes. Share information that you feel comfortable sharing, your past, where you were born, where you went to high school. Some examples: future, present, what are you doing now? What are you studying? What's your major? Future, what are goals that you have professionally, for example? You have to do an outline and you have to do a visual aid. The visual aid can be an object that you show in the video, or it can be a PowerPoint which you upload on the discussion board. When you're doing the video, you'll see an example from my introductory video, but you have to be standing, recording from waist up, and you'll see those instructions. They are also in the syllabus. So at the very bottom of the syllabus, it has you can do a YouTube video, or you can go ahead and do a YouTube video. These are the assignments for the first week. A syllabus quiz, which is pretty straightforward. You open the syllabus, read it, and then take a quiz on it. Expectations and reflections on communication is like an introductory, an icebreaker, and the communication toolbox reflection. Okay, so we'll go on Blackboard for a minute. When you're on Blackboard, you'll see the information. So here's a text, Introduction to Business and Professional Communication. You click, the best one is a link up here. There's a PDF in case you can't open the link. But you go to each chapter. They will refer to chapter 1, 2, 3. You go up here. Then you go to chapter 2. Next. And then you go, when you click next, it goes to the next page. Right? You'll see some introductory information on the top, the syllabus. You go, first unit that you'll see is Understanding Business and Professional Communication. The top, here's where you can message me. Announcements, check the announcements each day. Here on the right hand side is another main menu where you can go ahead and see who's in the class and things like that. When you look to work being done, go to calendar and then go to month, and it shows you the work that's upcoming. This is what we're going to cover now. That's one way to see the assignments. The second is you go to the content page and you open up the box, the down arrow, and then you go, assignment per assignment. Here we have the introductory ones, the syllabus quiz. So syllabus quiz, you'll see the syllabus. You open up the syllabus and then you take the quiz on it. Best to go, because my view looks a little different sometimes from students' view. I like to go to the calendar and then go to month and then explain each one. The expectations, the discussion, is an icebreaker. And just, what you hope to get out of the class, what do you want to build and strengthen? You kind of reflect on that. You do, so it's 2 paragraphs with 4 sentences minimum each. You reply to your peers, and then you go ahead and put a picture. You can just put a post, or you can do a video to practice for the introductory speech, but you don't have to do a video. You could just put a picture like I did. You put a picture, 2 paragraphs. What is it that I want to build and strengthen? A little bit about me, what I did for the summer. So that's what we're doing in this short little icebreaker. Then the communication toolbox, you'll see a communication page that you have to see right here, communication toolbox. And you have to open this and view this page first, and then you're going to do a reflection on it. Gives you links, different tools that you can use. Then you go to the reflection, and you're reflecting in 2 to 3 paragraphs that has a minimum of 4 sentences. What will help you grow in the class? So what can help weaknesses that you might have, or what can strengthen certain areas that you're really strong in. Okay? So that's the one when we go to calendar. That's the one due Friday. So syllabus quiz, an icebreaker, and then the communication toolbox. For week 2, we have a chapter 1 quiz, a communication model that you're building, and the requirements for the introductory speech, which is a short outline, a video, and a visual aid, which can be an object or a PowerPoint attached on the discussion board, and it's 3 to 5 minutes. The requirements for the speech and the recording instructions are in the syllabus, so you can always look there or reach out to myself if you have questions. When we go on Blackboard, so you'll see the quiz, and then you'll see the communication model, and then you see the requirements for the introductory speech. The quizzes and the exams are open book, so you can go to the textbook, you can use the PowerPoints that are there, you can go to the text. It's meant to be a review. What we see in the chapters, we'll go ahead and use in the assignments. So you'll see the chapter 1 lecture video and then the quiz. Okay. Then the link to the chapter here, or you can go up to the top. A communication model explains the process of communication, and so you're building your own communication model using the ones in the text, or you can kind of add what do you feel is missing. I want to have more about culture, or more about context, or more about language, and so you build your own communication model. Then when you go on the discussion board, and you'll see the chapter has more communication models, you'll see my lecture. When you go in there, there's a video here to use Canva to make that visual. You create it, and here are some examples, and then you explain it in a paragraph, and then you reply to peers. So here they're talking about the different elements, receiver, and then here they did one following the chapter, up to you. As long as you use the elements and you're looking at the chapter, it's explaining the communication process, and you're putting the elements under receiver, and noise interrupts a message. Channel is how you send the message. This is online or face-to-face. And so you do a communication model, what we're doing there. Then in the introductory speech requirements, you'll see some instructions there about recording. It's also in the syllabus. You do a short outline. When you do an outline, it has to be a Word document. And here's a template. And so it's just keyword, key phrases, 1 page. Introduction introduces you. What is it that you're going to do, what you're going to talk about, your preview, and then your body has the 3 main points, the past, present, and future, and the conclusion you wrap up and you summarize. So the outline helps us to prepare our information, and then you deliver it in the speech. You'll see my example in another video. And then here's an example from another student. Just a page, and remove grammatical errors, and this is the first requirement, the outline. In the discussion board, after you do your video, you're going to put the link in the discussion board. You're going to put it up here. You put the link, and then if you decide to do the PowerPoint, you attach the PowerPoint here on this discussion board. Or you can show an object in the video. All the requirements are required. If you don't do the video, you don't get any points for the speech because it's meant to be an introductory speech and you need to deliver it, and we deliver it online and your peers view the videos. So it has to be done. So make sure that you do all the requirements. And if you're having any issues or you get stuck, you can always reach out to me as well. So that's what we're doing for week 2. Those are the assignments. So the work is also made available weekly, bi-weekly. Depends what we're doing. It's about 2 to 3 assignments per week. The last 2 here are combined, the introductory speech. But here, I just want to stress, welcome. We'll have a fun and very good semester where you're learning a lot. You build your public speaking skills. Look through all the information. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to assist you. Let's have a great 2 weeks, first 2 weeks, and a great semester overall. And if you get any kind of hesitation or issue or stuck, feel free to reach out. Thank you.